Only after tens of millions of pounds of garlic scapes spoiled and got dumped in a ditch did the villagers finally regret it. They had cut off their own way to make money. Just yesterday, the guy had helped the village sell 3 million pounds of garlic scapes. But then the villagers blocked his front door and cursed him for making dirty money. All because the village chief's niece found out the outside buyers were offering more. Their price was 4 whole cents higher than what Zhou Jianming gave us. Where did those 4 cents go? Didn't they end up in his own pocket? The villagers heard that and instantly blew up. Zhou Jianming, did you really take a kickback? And here we thought you were capable. Turns out you used that skill against your own people. 3 million pounds, 4 cents a pound. Do the math. I looked at all their faces. It felt so ironic. Just a few days ago, they were crowding my yard, begging me to save them. Auntie Wang grabbed my mom's hand, crying that her kid's tuition for next semester was hopeless. Jianming, if you can sell the garlic scapes, I'll even kneel to you. But now they stood at my door, with none of that desperation left, only the excitement of catching a thief. You heard them say 48 cents, and you think all 48 should go into your pockets, shouldn't it? You told everyone 44 cents, they gave you 48, that's 4 cents missing. Don't give me that hardship fee talk. You were helping the village, not taking advantage of us. So everyone thinks I shouldn't have taken those 4 cents, right? Right. You shouldn't. That hurt worse than them calling me greedy. Just then, the village chief Zhao Degui coughed. Xiaoming, it's not that I don't trust you, but Xiaoya went to college. She understands the numbers. College means she understands numbers? Fine, I'll lay it all out today. I turned and went inside, then brought out an old folder. I spread every receipt across the table. First truck, 23,000 pounds. Fuel, 480. Loading, 600. Pre-cooling, 920. Transfer fee, 300. Spoilage deduction, 700 pounds. You only saw 48 cents. None of you saw how much I actually ended up with. Go ahead, calculate it. Who knows if these receipts were made up afterward? My dad sat on a small stool, his pipe shaking in his hand. All his life, he feared people calling the Zhou family dirty. I saw him look up. He wasn't doubting me. He was afraid I couldn't withstand the whole village's gossip. Jianming, if you really didn't pocket anything, let everyone check the books. Fine, check the books. That's not enough. First, refund the 4 cents to everyone. You said you didn't make money, so refunding it won't hurt you. Once it's all cleared up, if we misunderstood you, we'll pay it back. The second she said that, the villagers' eyes lit up. They didn't care about the truth. They only heard the word refund. Yeah, refund it first. We're all neighbors. Prove you're innocent. With what? The money I fronted hasn't even come back yet. Don't you have a van and a delivery contract in town? If you could help the village, that means you're capable. I finally understood. They didn't want justice. They wanted me to swallow every single cost, then thank them for giving me a chance to prove myself. Right then, my dad suddenly stood up, walked over, and pressed his hand heavily on my shoulder. Jianming, refund it. The Zhou family can't let people talk behind our backs. What about my dignity? Refund it first. I closed the folder back up on the table. Fine, you want a refund? I'll refund it. But I'll say this today. After this money is refunded, I, Zhou Jianming, won't touch a single garlic scape from Qingxi village again. Who are you trying to scare? Without you, we can't sell garlic scapes? Then I wish you all a great price. The next day, I drove my second-hand delivery van, the one I saved 2 years to buy, straight to a dealership in town. The van was beat up, but it had carried me through countless early mornings. The owner circled it once and asked if I needed cash fast. Yeah, 30,000. Last month, you said it could sell for 42. Last month, you weren't in a rush. I didn't bargain anymore. I just signed the sale contract. Meanwhile, my phone kept buzzing. People in the village chat were already taking turns rushing me. Jianming, when are you refunding the money? Don't drag it out. Everyone's waiting. If you're clean, why be afraid? Zhao Xiaoya even sent a voice message in the group. Uncles and aunties, don't worry. I'll keep an eye on this. We can't let honest people suffer. After hearing that, I almost laughed out loud. Those honest people she talked about were the ones who blocked my door and kept my dad up all night. By evening, I set up a table in the village committee yard and put a stack of cash under a red plastic bag. The village chief sat beside me with a notebook. Zhao Xiaoya stood behind him. She looked as proud as a general who had just won a battle. Wang Kuilin, 13,000 pounds, 4 cents each, 520. See, should have done this sooner. Li Changshun, 8,600 pounds, 344. Jianming, don't blame everyone. People are poor. They're just afraid of losing out. Uncle Li's face froze right away. The people in line beside him started rushing impatiently. Stop dragging it out. There's a line back here. Watching the cash go out bill after bill, my heart went completely cold. Finally, it was the Zhao family's turn. The village chief coughed on purpose. My family had 21,000 pounds, 840. Xiaoya, you take it. Your 21,000 pounds only got accepted because I found cold storage overnight. 3,000 pounds had already gone bad. The pickling factory deducted the loss, and I didn't make you pay for it. Now this 840, can you take it with a clear conscience? Don't try to guilt trip me. What belongs to someone belongs to them. She snatched the money straight from my hand, arrogant to the extreme. After the money was handed out, the villagers scattered fast. But Zhao Xiaoya stayed. She pulled out her phone and pointed the camera at me. Zhou Jianming has refunded the price difference to the villagers. This proves that when people unite, no one can bully farmers. You're posting that online? Of course, I want more people to know that helping farmers isn't just empty talk. And I want those who try to suck farmers dry to learn a lesson. Fine. Remember to post the costs I mentioned too. People online don't want to hear your excuses. That night when I got home, the yard was empty. The van I depended on was gone. My mom was quietly wiping tears in the kitchen. My dad sat by the door, smoking in silence. I went inside and put the remaining receipts in a drawer. That's when I saw the renewal contract from the town delivery station. I had planned to sign it after helping the village sell all the garlic scapes. But right then, Manager Lou from the delivery station called. I said, Lou, He stayed silent for 2 seconds. Jianming, did you get into trouble lately? What happened? Someone reported you to the town saying you resold farm products for profit and bullied the villagers. Our station is worried about the impact, so the contract is on hold. Brother, I know you're not that kind of person, but right now, who wants to touch trouble? What happened now? I didn't answer my mom, I just got up and walked outside. A moment ago, I had heard footsteps outside. When I stepped out, I saw her. Zhao Xiaoya was standing at the alley entrance, holding several sheets of paper, smiling like she was innocent. Zhou Jianming, I forgot to tell you. I helped everyone write the joint complaint letter. Zhao Xiaoya, what are you trying to do? She unfolded the papers. They were packed with names and red fingerprints. I'm trying to protect everyone. People like you refund 4 cents today, then make it back somewhere else tomorrow. The authorities need to know you can't handle the village's goods anymore. I glanced at the letter. Auntie Wang's name was on it. Uncle Li's name was on it. Even Grandma Zhang, who held me as a child, had pressed her fingerprint on it. Do they know this report could cost me my job? That's your problem. If you're clean, what are you afraid of? She had gotten so used to saying that. As if anyone she suspected had to prove they weren't guilty. What did you study in college? Journalism? No wonder you're so good at twisting things. Don't get sarcastic with me. I'm telling you, Qingxi Village doesn't need a fake good guy like you. I'll lead everyone to sell the garlic scapes, and I'll get a better price than you. I looked at the village committee yard behind her. The lights were still on. Plenty of villagers hadn't left. They were staring through the windows, waiting to watch the next show. I ignored Zhao Xiaoya and walked straight past her into the yard. The crowd that had just been chattering away went silent at once. I walked straight to the table where the money had been handed out. Everyone, the money has been refunded, and I've seen the complaint letter. Some people in the crowd lowered their heads guiltily. Others pretended to smoke. Zhao Xiaoya followed me in and deliberately raised her voice. Everyone, don't be scared. We're just protecting our own rights. Right. You have the right to protect your interests, and I have the right to stop helping. I took out my phone in front of everyone and opened the county cafeteria buying group, the cold storage group, and the pickling factory supplier group. Then I sent messages one by one. From now on, Qingxi Village garlic scapes will no longer go through me. All unpaid amounts will be settled by contract. For anything after this, contact the village committee or Zhao Xiaoya directly. Jianming, what are you doing?